Well, hey, welcome back and welcome to the coaching video for session 4 of Hope Again for all of you great small group leaders out there. Now, if you've already led 3 sessions, you're kind of an old pro at this point, so you probably don't need me much anymore, but I want to make sure that I'm here for you. And so today, I do want to take just a couple minutes to really encourage you on your journey as a small group host and really prepare you for this week's teaching. Now, following this series, we would love to help you really kind of take a next step as a group and go through one of our spring curriculums together. So hopefully you're having a great time as a group together and you're going to want to continue after this study is over. We have some great studies that we can recommend to help your group find even more freedom, and we'd love to really help you take that step as well with your small group. All you need to do is go to churchoftheking.com/small groups. Once again, churchoftheking.com/small groups for some more information. We'll also be in touch with you by taking your next step as a group, so please be on the lookout for some emails that should be landing in your inbox pretty soon. Now, serving others is one of God's purposes for our lives. The reality is, as a small group leader, that's what you're doing. That's what you've been doing during this Hope Again series. The Bible actually tells us in 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7, that God gives every believer spiritual gifts for the good of the body. The question is not if, but where and how the members of your group are going to serve. Because we're all called to serve. We all have gifts. God doesn't want the people in your group just sitting on the bleachers watching. He wants them down the field, involved in the game, using their gifts to make a difference with their lives. So, in order for your group to be the body of Christ, your job, one of the roles as a small group leader, is to help get them in the game. Now, maybe you've been carrying the whole load for your group. Maybe you've opened your home, bought the materials, provided the refreshments, led the study. It's a lot for you to carry, and I'm sure you're doing a great job at it, right? But it also kind of holds everybody back from using their gifts. So in our video time today, I want to give everyone a way to serve. If there are new Christians in your group, they're probably not ready to maybe take on a big responsibility yet. Although those new to the group, they might be willing to bring food or help clean up afterwards. Maybe send out a group text and make sure everybody remembers to do their devotion. Whatever it may be, it's not something big, just something small. Similarly, if someone is a new believer, give them that small role to start. But ask the more mature believers, maybe people who've been around a church a while, to step up and really begin serving the group in a little bit more significant way, kind of a bigger role. Maybe that means leading the prayer time, or maybe even, once again, if nobody's kind of led the whole discussion part yet, maybe giving somebody that chance. Maybe it means planning a group social. Just ask and see how your group can get connected. Be sensitive to the ask, but let's give everybody a chance to be involved. I also want to mention an opportunity to really make a difference in our community. One of the best ways to connect as a small group is to serve together. So the second Saturday of every month at Church of the King, we take focused time to serve people in our community as a way to really show the practical love of God. Just use simple acts of kindness. Now, we're doing stuff all the time, but it's that second Saturday we really focus in to do that. We've helped clean up schools, do yard work for widows, bring meals and cards to our first responders, and all kind of other serve projects. Once again, just to show the love of God in a real practical way. So as a small group, we would love for you to jump in the game and be a part of that. There's no better way to grow together as a group than serving together. You can discover more about how to get involved in serving, but just go to churchoftheking.com/serve, or you can get in touch with the local outreach coordinator at your campus. Once again, thanks for everything that you're doing. We're already hearing stories back about how people's lives are being impacted just because people like you are stepping out and say, hey, I'm going to take this time. I'm going to lead a small group. I'm going to invite people in. Once again, thank you. You really are making a big, big difference in people's lives. So we're praying for you, and have a great small group.